Hey everybody, this is your boy Mr. Bronco Knight coming back at you with another review. And first off, I just want to say that I have been looking forward to bringing this guy onto the channel for quite some time, ever since it was announced. Let me actually bring this back just a little bit. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen my Optimus Prime, the Studio Series 102. Well, on today's episode review, it's going to be a little bit different. Before I get into that, I just want to say that the got a little bit of a good update. Some of the upgrade kits have been coming in, and I will be showcasing. Well, the main one that's been coming in is the one for Optimus, which I will showcase here. I'm still waiting for the Scourge one. So, but yeah, like I said, for that will be coming out here really soon. So please stay tuned for that. So without further ado, let's take a look at the MHM01 Supreme Commander. Alrighty, so here we have the Supreme Commander in the packaging, and this guy was actually recommended to me by a good friend of mine here in the Treasure Valley area. So he was like, hey, you gotta check this out because they've been doing quite a few reviews about him, and I know you're a big fan of Optimus, so it's like, so I want to say a big shout out to one of my good friend, to my buddy over there, and I hope you're watching this, my friend, because this is one that I think you'd really enjoy. Whoops. Okay, yeah, I think that's way too much bright. Okay. So, anyway, here we have the Supreme Commander in the packaging, and without a shadow of a doubt, this thing is a big box. But it's not as big compared to the there we go. Compared to as like the regular Studio Series, because this is supposed to be like a knockoff of the Studio Series 102 that I did a review about a couple months ago. So bring it around here to the packaging. Yeah, as you can actually see, there is quite a bit of good stuff that's supposed to be here. So yeah, go figure. Let me raise this down just a little bit. You have the obligatory product shots in different ways, like you got the laser image, the stand with axe, the standing with the gun, truck mode, rear view, and armored truck mode. Now, there's going to be a lot of different stuff that's going to be on here compared to the Studio Series 102, which I'm going to be showcasing for both of the figures. So, and from what I can tell, this one actually looks a lot better in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm actually looking forward to opening this guy and seeing what he's all about. And then here we have Supreme Commander MHM01. And, there's this little QR code if you want to scan. So, anyway, that's pretty much it for the packaging. So, let me raise this camera up. And let me actually zoom back out. There we go. So, let's get him out of the packaging and see how cool he really is. Alrighty, so here we have the Commander himself out of the packaging, and I have to say, I'm actually going to bring in the Studio Series one just for a comparison shot right away. so that way you can see the differences. If I can do it. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Anyway, you're talking about a Studio Series 1 and the Supreme Commander. And first off, you're going to notice like quite a few things that are going to be different right off the bat. Hang on, let me do this like this. There we go. First off, you're probably going to notice like how come this one has weapons and this one doesn't? Well, you ask and you shall receive. Because believe it or not, this guy actually came with quite a bit of good accessories. So they came with 2 blasters, and it's integrated, so it's designed for each arm. 2 swords, which can be used on either hand. And I really like the I really like the detail on this. It's kind of like the inspiration from the Studio Series 1. He also comes with a little battle axe, which is removable right down here. So you just unplug that and just put it right in and put it back up. He also comes with his infamous G1 style blaster. So if you prefer him having the G1, that is an option as well. And so before I show off all these accessories, I do want to point out that unlike this one, this guy comes with quite a few accessories, extras. This is the trailer hitch. And there's already videos out here in the world, but I'm actually going to show you this myself as well because I thought this was kind of cool. I'll set you right there to the side. And believe it or not, there is a lot more added accessories because for one, we get a couple of transparent items that goes literally right onto Prime's little forearms right here. Then we're going to say it right here. There's this little peg right here, and you're going to attach this onto that. There we go. So it's almost like that he is kind of communicating or just showing. It's kind of like what happened in Bumblebee. And then you can actually put this one like right over here on the other side. And then it's kind of like he's got 2 different things going off. Anyway, go figure. So, yeah, and I'm going to be I'll be doing some pictures that you can check out here, like right here. And there's about 4, 3 different ones or quite a few, I'm not sure. But it showcases all the different weapons, but I will still be showing them right on here. So these are going to, I'll show, the dynamic poses with Battle Trap, Scourge, Nightbird, and this guy right here. And to be quite honest, this one actually kind of almost scales a little bit better with Scourge than this guy right here. Because this one was just a little bit shorter, but once the time comes, I will show you, what I mean. So anyway, before we continue, this guy, I got this upgrade kit. Well, these are 2 different upgrade kits. This is not the official Studio Series upgrade kit. I've actually found ones that actually look a little more along the lines of what he would look like, and these ones have a little more detail in it, and I think this actually looks kind of cool. So what I may do here is I'll most likely try to customize this to make it more like this kind of accuracy, where this black and this yellow right here, where it kind of illuminates like it's so hot that it will literally melt anything. So, but that's not all that this guy comes with. So we're going to set him off to the side, and then we're going to continue. So I'm going to bring him back here. And let me pull his arms down. But for the most part, this guy is pretty much the exact same thing for the 102 Optimus Prime. But you get some added accessories because you get a little figure. And dun 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 dun. I know. Noah Diaz exosuit. I like that. I like that a lot. A little figure that you can display with Optimus. I don't know if you can basically see that, but I will be bringing the camera down, so let me bring that down just a little bit. And let me actually zoom in. I'm going to be... Yeah. That looks pretty cool, don't you think? And then we're going to bring this back up to the big man himself. We're going to zoom back out. Whoops, let me bring it back in. Perfect. Oops. There we go. Okay. So anyway, onto the rest of the added accessories. Besides Noah Diaz, right here, you got these little blasters, if I can grab them, that you can connect onto his forearms. And I'm going to be showcasing that here in just a little bit. As well as 2 swords for Noah Diaz, fight alongside Prime. And I'm also going to be displaying a picture right here. Or actually, no. I'm actually going to be displaying the picture right here. Yep. That actually looks cool. And I was able to actually do this like right here on this table right here. So, Noah Prime taking on Scourge. Unbelievable. And believe it or not, we even get the most infamous thing, or one of the best things, the Transwarp Key. Now, in my opinion, this actually does not look too bad. Though, I kind of wish that there was like a little bit of, come on, focus. There we go. I kind of wish there was like some detail like within that area, like in the center. But, you know, it is what it is. And a few other accessories I will showcase here in just a little bit. Oh, and they also added this one if you're a big fan of the smaller ones, which, you know, I'm not going to go over this. So there it is for that. Okay, so for articulation, it's pretty much almost the exact same concept as the Studio Series 102 Optimus Prime. So most of the stuff is pretty much going to be the same. However, some of the things that you're going to be noticing is that, one, this does not have symbols on here at all, which I will probably grab some replica labels and we'll most likely be able to get on there, so where it kind of illustrates that. The feet right down here I actually like, just because they actually decided to paint them in like on all silver, which looks a lot more movie accurate to the CGI models. So right down here, it's different than what from what the other one looks like. So, and right back here this is what I like right back here. Let me actually zoom in. That is some very nice molded in detail right there. So, let me swing him back around. So for Mr. Noah Diaz himself, I already started putting some of the things together. And you can actually display him quite a few ways. Let me actually bring Prime off to the side. Let me actually bring this down because this guy is very, very tiny. And when I mean tiny, I mean literally tiny. So, for articulation, his arm can go a full 360, move in and out. Whoops. And yeah, these are on ball joints, so sometimes they will pop off, but that's okay because you're going to be able to pop it back in. And same goes for this side. Head can turn a full 360. Legs can kick out that far, go out that far, and then go out this far. So you can get a pretty good range of motion, and then go like right here, which he can do the splits. And then you also have some feet moving right down here to where you can actually pivot them and get them into like really, really cool poses. And I kind of like that as well. Now, if you really wanted to, you could actually make it to where he has, let me pull this off. You could have him hold two guns. Now, to insert them, there's this little peg right there that you're just going to clip it in. And it's pretty much just like that. Or, if you want, let me actually pull this off. This was like one of my favorite things about this figure. Like when I got it, when I checked it out, it was like, now this actually looks pretty cool. So what you can actually do is you can actually give him the two blades. One like right there, and then the other one over here. So that way he can definitely really mess up some Terracons. Now I'm pretty sure that I got this the wrong way, but this is more like an illustration as to how they're supposed to look like. But yeah, there is Noah Diaz with his exosuit. Alrighty, so I guess now it is time to show off the accessories with this guy. So as I alluded earlier, you can actually display him like in numerous ways. For me, I actually like to display him with the good old-fashioned Energon blades that we've seen from Michael Bay. And it's pretty much the exact same area that you do. Whoops. Sometimes you have to go like that. There we go. And it's a little bit of a snug fit, however, once you get it, you can actually get it like so. And then you're going to do the exact same thing like right over here, which can be a little bit of a pain, but once you get it, there we go. And they actually stay on pretty nicely. So you can literally get him really messed up. Now, for me, one of my favorite things I like is him wielding his Energon axe, and it's pretty much going to be the exact same. Pull this, and then you're just going to slide it down, and then just close that up, and then go like that. And you can also have him wield his G1 gun, which, I don't know, it does, I don't know, it does not look very good, which I may use the other one that came with the upgrade kit with Optimus Prime from for the 38. But what I like to do is I also like to use these to illustrate. So what you're going to do is you're pretty much going to do the exact same. You're going to open this up. And these are very snug, so which I actually learned that if you leave it at an angle, if you can actually do it like this, there we go, it will actually close a little more efficiently. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to pop it like so. And then you have his weapons. Whoops. Hang on. What did I do wrong here? I know it's one of these that actually works really well on one of the others, so hang on. Okay, there we go. So what happened was each of them have their own little areas, and these things don't stay in very well, so what I may do is I may try to mess around with it and see what I can do. But overall, it will actually work. So there you go for the weapons. Alrighty, so now the only thing that's left to do is some comparison shots. Now, I don't have very many figures in robot mode. I have more of them in vehicle mode, including the Terrorcons, but what I'll do is I will show a picture as well right here, so that way you can see what they look like all together. So, yeah, I think they actually pretty scale well together. So, we're going to bring him right there. And we're going to bring back the Studio Series Optimus Prime. The Dark of the Moon 44 Optimus Prime. The Bumblebee Movie Deluxe Brawn. And last but not least, here we have the Bumblebee Movie Deluxe Wheeljack. So, there you go for comparisons. Okay, so I guess now the only thing that's left to do is the transformation. Now, for the most part, the transformation is really similar. However, there's a few additional steps that is going to be need to make this guy look like this to his truck. Now, it's not too complex. I did it a couple times, and for the most part, it's pretty similar. There is, I should forewarn you that there's some pieces on there that do fall off. However, that's totally fine. It pops back up there on kind of like a mushroom peg. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get the transformation started. So what you're going to do first is you're going to want to get these taken care of, so that way they're out of the way. You're going to do both sides, and then you're just going to leave it like so for right now. So you just want to kind of straighten them out. You're going to come here to the chest area. You're going to pull these out. And this thing right here, there we go, is a little bit of a pain in the neck. It took me a couple times. What you're going to do is you're going to move this up, and then you're going to move this all the way down like so until it clips. And then you're going to close the thing up. Hang on. Why is it not 1 and 2? Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. It wasn't pushed down all the way. Okay. So, you pretty much want to make sure this is looking like so. What I tend to do now is... Oh, my bad. I forgot a step though. You're going to pull this back part out. You're going to lift these up, and then you're going to spin it like so, like this. Then what you're able to do now is you're able to pull it down like so, and it should clip in more efficiently. There we go. Yeah, it's more nice and flush. Okay, then you're gonna move these out of the way. You're pretty much gonna have it look like this for right now. So we're gonna get to legs here in just a little bit, but they have a unique transformation that I kind of like. What you're gonna do now is you're gonna pull these little pieces down like so, so that way they look like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to come here, and you're pretty much going to do it like so. Move it like that. And then it's pretty much going to be kind of like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to... Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Oh, okay, yeah. You're going to take these pieces out and then bring them like so. And like I said, for these things literally do get in the way, so... Actually, no. So what we're going to do is... So I'm going to move the wheels out of the way just so that way we can get some clearance. And we're pretty much going to go like so. So that way it, there we go, matches up like so. You pretty much want it looking like this. You're going to pull this down so that way it flushes. And then you're going to come around here. You're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to pull this out. You pretty much want to make it looking like this, which I'm not sure why it was a pain in the neck for this way, but unfortunately it is. Then you're gonna move it like so, and then you're gonna collapse everything in, and then you're gonna pull these little guys out like so, like right under here. Seems like I'm missing a step. Okay, and then you're gonna pull this down. Why does it feel like I'm missing something? I don't know. Like I said before, this is more of a knockoff. But I mean, for overall, like the quality is actually not that bad. And then, let's see. Okay, so it looks like everything looks lined up. Oh, okay, so it's supposed to look like that. Okay, never mind. So you're just going to pretty much leave that out of the way for right now. You're going to move these up like so. We're going to come around here to the feet. Now, this does have an interesting transformation, so we're going to go like so. And then we're going to go like that. And then you're going to unpeg this. And then you're going to move it up like so. And then you want to move this very slowly because like right here is a little bit of a peg, which tends to be a pain in the neck. So you want to get it to looking like this, and it's actually going to go right in those little slots. You're going to come back around here, do the exact same thing. Pull. Gonna go like so. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring it up like so. And then before you do that, what you're gonna do is you want to make sure that they're looking like this. You're gonna turn the heel this way, and then you're gonna bring it in. Oops, wrong way. Like so. So that way it's looking like that. You're going to do the exact same thing over here. You're going to pull them in like so. And then we can start getting the truck together. What you're going to do next is you're going to come down here and you're going to start lining up these panels, which can be a little bit of a pain, but once you get them, let me see, okay. So basically what you want to do is you want to make sure that that little peg right there and that peg right there matches up on the little two slots. And you're going to do the exact same thing over here, which, like I said before, can be a little bit of a pain. But, oh, that one actually went in a little more efficiently. Ironic. And then you're going to pull this down, and you're going to want to make sure it looks like this. And like so. So that way the wheels are free. And then you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to rotate it. There we go. You're going to put the hip skirt pieces in, which I don't know if they actually tab. Hang on, let's see what's going on here. Unless it's mainly just rest, which... Oh, there we go. See, these things have a little bit of give that you have to kind of be like really... There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Prime. You're going to squeeze that back together. You want to make sure everything's looking good. It's going to start popping some stuff out of alignment, but that's okay. And I do want to point out how they have this one like right here. This looks a lot... This actually looks a lot better than what the other one was. But we're not even finished yet. Nope. What we're going to do now is we're going to pull these up. Now these ones tend to be a little bit more of a pain just because of but for the most part they will actually stay in place. I'm pretty sure like once you play with it a little bit, it's going to work just fine. And you know, it's already looking a lot better than what it was. And last but not least, for the finishing touches, let me raise my camera down. We're gonna add this little guy. I'm gonna drop it right in there. Oh, so there's these little ports that's going to connect right in here, and you're gonna just drop them in there, like so. And there, I think we're done. Are we? I hope. Okay, and then there you have Supreme Commander in his vehicle mode. So, I am not going to lie, like this thing looks a heck of a lot better. This thing looks sick in a good way. I mean, first, like I said before, like you pretty much have the truck almost looking exactly like the one they have for the Studio Series. However, with the way that they actually kind of designed the back, and you know, I'm actually going to post a picture as well, like right here, to show you what I mean, because like right back here, like this thing right here, right there, yeah. So, yeah. Whoops. Oh, and that's the best part too, is that these things you can actually just push them back on, and they will actually peg right back in, which I thought they actually would. Which I thought it just broke just a few moments ago, so I was like, oh, snap. But luckily it didn't, so thank goodness for that. Okay, yeah. So, there's that. It rolls really well, no complaints whatsoever. The proportions look, like I said, look a lot better than what it did with the Studio Series. And I'm also going to post another picture right here as well, so you can actually see what that one looks like going at an angle. Yeah. Yeah, right? So, there's that. Alrighty, so the only thing that we have left to do now is the comparisons. So, unfortunately, I don't have very many that I can actually display him with in vehicle mode. However, I do have these ones, which I actually am glad I have. So, here is the Studio Series Leader Class Scourge. And you could literally also make it to where it kind of looks like the scene where Optimus was actually starting to go on a ram into him. But unfortunately, that scene got cut out. That scene got cut out, so I'm not too thrilled about it, but, you know, it is what it is. So there's Scourge. Here we have Battle Trap. And I'm looking at here on the side, and it kind of almost looks like in perfect scale. I don't know. It kind of looks like that it would be working. It would kind of look like it would work real well. And last but not least, here is Studio Series Nightbird. So here is a side-by-side comparison shot. So, yeah. So all in all, I really like this figure right here. I recently got him, and he's actually a lot cheaper than what my Studio Series Optimus Prime is. So I am very thankful for that. Once again, for those who have been watching my videos, thank you for keeping up on watching the videos, because I want to get to 500 subscribers and to 1,000. And if you guys would be more than willing to share my videos and like, comment, and subscribe, like what you think about these videos, that would actually go a long way to produce more videos in the future. But beyond that, everybody, that's about it for today's review. So I want to say thank you for tuning in, and this is the Bronco Knight saying, till all are one, and never give up on your dreams, because they will come true, and always keep the faith. This is the Bronco Knight. I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time.